Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Danny Alvarez Jiu-Jitsu, Austin, Texas, coming at you with some fire today. Just finished up my workout. It's a late afternoon workout. Normally I get it done early, but I had to get it done this afternoon because I was busy this morning. Of course, listening to these mental vitamins in my ear while I'm working out, and they were just talking about like different kind of tips on mental toughness. So I wanted to kind of share those with you. So first off, you got to get in a habit and get your mind trained to do what you do not want to do, what you hate doing, what you don't like doing. Anything that you don't want to do or you dislike, you have to start liking it. You have to start getting comfortable with it. You have to start putting yourself in a mindset that yeah, I don't like this, I don't want to do it, this isn't really fun for me to do, but it has to get done, you know. And as you keep doing that day in and day out, you start building a resistance to being comfortable, a resistance to getting like a lazy mindset, being comfortable. For instance, they were giving an example of like first thing in the morning, which I started doing a long time ago, was stop hitting the snooze button. You keep hitting the snooze button 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you're just resisting the fact that you got to get up and get to work or get to a workout or get to a run or get to some kind of thing that you're supposed to be doing. You're procrastinating, you're trying to hold it off when you just need to just get up and get it out the way and get it done ASAP. But as long as you keep hitting the snooze button, the more it goes off, you're just fighting it, and it just becomes harder and harder to do. Versus if you just get up, train yourself to just hit the button right away and get up on the first time your alarm goes off, you'll start to train your body to just get up, like just one time and that's enough, not 4 or 5 times, right? So I started doing that many years ago, and I just heard that here, and it's just something that I've been doing, where I just, I teach 6 a.m. classes. I thought, for a while there, I worked for General Motors, so I had to work at 6 a.m. So I got up at 4:45. I thought that when I was done with General Motors and I started teaching jiu-jitsu, I was done with 6 a.m. like waking up that early. But now I'm teaching the 6 a.m. classes, so 4:45 is my time to get up. So that's what time I have it set on my phone. So the alarm goes off, I'm up. There's days where I don't want to get up, of course. There's days where the body's sore, I'm tired, maybe I didn't sleep well, maybe I was tossing and turning all night, which was actually the other night. But I got a job to do. I got things to get done. I got things that need to be taken care of, and hitting the snooze button isn't really going to help the situation any. When you don't feel like running, you got to go running. When you don't feel like working out, you got to go working out. When you don't feel like training, you got to go train. Just like you got to go to work, right? Like there's days, I know all you out there that are watching this, maybe you get up every day, you got to go to work. You don't feel like going to work, but you have to. You got to pay the bills. You got to put food on the table. You got things you got to take care of. So you just get up because you know that you have to, because it's that serious. Well, I've trained my mind to do that with just about everything. I don't want to do the dishes, man. I don't want to wash clothes. I wash clothes every single day because I train like 2-3 times a day every day. So I always have laundry. It's something that has to get done, because if I don't do it, it piles up and it piles up. And then if I let that happen, then it just becomes like, man, why did I let this happen? Why did I wait so long to do this? Well, if I just do it every day, then I don't have to worry about that pile at the end of the week, right? I just chip away at it every day of the week. Same thing with everything. I'm running the school. I got to clean the school every single day. It's like every single day I'm cleaning toilets, I'm cleaning mats, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, so that the school is always top notch. Then I go home and I got to do the thing with that. I hate doing that. I dislike doing all that stuff, but it has to be done because I want a clean home. I want a clean business. I want people to come in and smell a good smell when they walk in. I want them to see a good, clean facility when they walk in, and when they go into the restrooms, it's clean, and so on and so forth. There's days where I don't want to wash my car, but I don't want to ride around in a dirty vehicle. It makes it seem like I'm a dirty person, like I'm lazy, so I got to get it done. So the more and more you start just doing things that you don't like doing, when it's time, when things get tough, your mind is already built to just do things anyways. I'll give you an example. Like when it comes to like jiu-jitsu, last night the other day I kind of busted up my knee a little bit, so I got a little swelling in it. So I took last night from training off. So I'm just coaching and watching class. So I see a couple students where I feel like maybe they should get more rounds in together, but they're kind of avoiding maybe each other because they know that the round's going to be tough. So they start doing what? They start picking like easier training partners, more comfortable training partners, or where they know that they can kind of, handle the role a lot easier. But when it comes to facing a tougher opponent, maybe at a tournament, or a tougher training partner when that time comes, it's going to be really hard for those individuals that do that versus those individuals that I see on my mat day in and day out, always going right towards the toughest training partners. So when they do get a tough opponent in a tournament or a tough teammate to roll with, they're used to that. They know what it feels like to get in there and grind and get into the trenches, so to speak, and just get into a really good, like a dog fight, and fight their way out of a bad position and come back and win the end of the round or whatever the case may be, you know. But when you always pick easy things to do, comfortable things to do, you know, that's how your mind's built. That's how you're going to live the rest of your life to do. You know, I gave, you know, you got to take risk. For example, you know, I left my hometown of Saginaw, Michigan back in 2001. That was a big jump for me. Then in 2008, you know, I quit my job with General Motors. That was another big risk for me. You know, so now it's easier for me to take risks, to take chances, to just go out on a limb and go and do something, because I got out of my comfort zone. I did what was hard so that the rest of my life can be easier, right? It's always going to be hard, but it can be harder if you're always trying to find the easy way out, the comfort zone, and, you know, certain things. So every single day you're doing things that you don't like to do, doing things that are hard for you to do, picking those tough training partners, or getting those workouts in when you don't want to do them. And as what happens as a result is you build your mind up to resist, you know, the easy way out on things, and things become a lot easier. When things get tough, you can handle those situations better. So again, just finished up a great workout. Got that in my ear, wanted to share that with you. It's really good stuff. Take that with you. Hope you have a great day and a good rest of the week. Talk to you again soon.